Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Joshua Rizzo. I am 23 years old and I'm from Amherst, New Hampshire. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about and kind of going through the processes that I've been going through in regards to purchasing my third car. And this purchase of my third car is a out of the blue, sort of unexpected purchase. I didn't expect to be purchasing this car this summer, but basically what happened, guys, was so last summer, wait, hold on, let's start with a little review of all the cars that I've driven, and that'll sort of give some context. So my first ever car I got when I got my license my sophomore year of high school, and that was a Volvo V70, I'm pretty sure, the one that looked like a microwave. It was white though. Hold on. So this, guys, was my first car. Guys, can you imagine me in this? No. It's like a microwave, dude. This is literally the car that I drove, boys. This is what I whipped from, like, I think it was, like, sophomore. Like, as soon as I got my license, like we had two cars. We had a Volvo V70, and then we had a Volvo XC60. Like, one of the newer ones back in, like, fucking whenever I was a sophomore. So, like, 2016, 2017, I think, was when I was a sophomore. So I got my license. I was whipping this shit. I was like, oh my god, I hate whipping this. This is so embarrassing. Like, why am I driving a fucking Volvo V70? Like, I should be in, like, a luxury car type shit. That was my mindset. And then my parents were like, I was like, can I get a new car for my birthday? And they're like, word, we'll get you a new car for your birthday if you get all A's, like, your first semester of your junior year of high school. First trimester, because we did high school in trimesters. It was like trimester 1, 2, and 3, and in college you do semesters. But yeah, so then I got all A's the first trimester of junior year, and so then my junior year of high school, my parents got me a Volvo S60 2015. So we went from the V70 to the white S60. That was the literal car that I used to drive. So it was the Volvo V70, and then we were whipping this. This is my favorite car that I've ever driven. Like, that shit was so whippy and, like, fun and just, like, a vibe. And, like, I love like, the design, and I just, like, felt like it was, like, aligned with, like, the Volvo brand, aligned with my values. So that's what we were whipping then. And then I got, in 2020, I got a DUI, and so that I basically just lost my license and then didn't have the car at all to fucking wait. Like, we kept the car, we kept both the cars, but because we didn't know how long it's gonna take me to get my license back, and so we kept that Volvo S60, and then we ended up moving from New Hampshire to Virginia, just so, like, we could have a place closer to my school, because I go to school in Baltimore at Loyola, Maryland. I have one more semester left. And so because of the move, we only needed really one car. Well, we needed two cars because I need a car. But, like, I come from a family of three, my mom, my dad, and me. And then so we were just like, you know what, we don't want to just have a Volvo sitting around depreciating and getting shitty and rusting. So we're just like, we'll just sell it, and then when Josh gets his license back, we'll give him the money that we got from selling the Volvo, and then he can take that money when he gets his license back and buy a different car. And so then in 2023, I got my license back. It took a fuck long time. It was such a horrible process, dude. Never drink and drive, guys, because it's not worth it. You don't want to have to go through what I went through. That shit. Let's just make sure I have nothing inappropriate in the fucking Google Images search. Let's see what we've been looking at. I've just been, like, ripping, like, yeah, it does, beside the point. But yeah, so then I got my license back after a long and arduous process. It was so bad. It was so brutal. It sucked. Not having a car for 3 weeks, guys, felt like, it's like, you imagine you're like an eagle, or you're like a hawk, and, like, in order to survive, you have to fly, right? You have to, like, fly to get your food and shit. You have to fly to be free and be seen and all that, and do all that shit. And not having a car is basically the same as clipping a hawk or an eagle's wings. Like imagine you're a hawk or an eagle or some shit, and then someone cuts off your wings and you can't do anything you need to do. That's how it felt, guys. It was fucking brutal. That shit sucked. But when I got my license back, I bought, with the money that we sold the Volvo for, I bought a BMW. I think it was 2015. It was 2015 BMW 528i. So we bought that last summer. It was silver. Yeah, this is my car. So this was the BMW that I drove. So we went from the S6, the Volvo V70 microwave, to one of my favorite cars, the S60. And then we had no car for a little while. And then I bought a BMW 5 Series. And I bought that last summer, like at the beginning of last summer. It was probably, I'd say it was my second favorite car. Like it would be my first favorite car, other than the fact that it sort of just started having issues as per BMW. But that I knew that buying a BMW, that it would definitely have issues and shit, and that would be expensive to maintain. But I mean, come on, it was a BMW. I wanted to just be cloudish and be like, yeah, I drive a BMW, and that was super fun getting to do that. Just whipping the 5 Series around campus at college, and just whipping with the boys and shit. That was like mad fun in the 5 Series and shit. Like that was mad fun and shit. But yeah, guys. So what happened? Why I'm buying my third car now, Rick? Well, we're buying my third car. I've had 4 cars in total after I get this third car. So yeah. So what happened, guys, is why I'm no longer driving the BMW, is because, guys, I was literally such a stroke of bad luck, boys. Is what was happening was I was whipping home from college, like after my semester ended for the summer, and literally 5 minutes away from my house, the engine just shit the bed fucking heavily. And like that's because, guys, I was getting an oil notification that I ignored because I thought I'd be able to make it home and then once I got home I would put oil in it there. But lesson learned the hard way, guys. As soon as you get an oil notification for your car, fill that bitch up with oil. Otherwise, your engine will seize, and then the car will be rendered fucking dysfunctional and useless. And we can't have that. So that's why I'm no longer driving the BMW. I was driving it home. I was whipping that shit hard. The engine fucking seized. Then the car just didn't work anymore. I was like, hopefully I can at least get 15 grand from the car. For the car, I paid like 25K for it. I was like, hopefully I can at least get like 15 grand back. But they were like, no, a car is fucking useless without the engine. Here's $300. So we were like, word. And then like it was chaotic for a second because I didn't have a car, and like me and my parents were like, oh my god, this is a shit situation. This is fucked. But luckily, I come from a very like privileged background, and I'm very fortunate and grateful to be able to, even when I have a car breakdown, be able to get another one. Granted, the car I'm going to get won't be a BMW, but that's okay. It's going to be a newer car than the BMW that I drove, and it's going to be more reliable, but it's not a BMW, which is okay. I know I'll be able to drive a BMW in the future, guys, when I can afford the maintenance. But right now, guys, I have one more semester of college left, and my part-time job is not going to cover the maintenance required for keeping a BMW on the road. So that brings us to today's video. That's a little context of all the cars that I've driven in the past and sort of why I've driven them. So just to reiterate, for like the 5th time, I'm sure, we started with a Volvo V70 in sophomore year of high school right when I got my license, and then we upgraded from the V70 to the S60 after I got all A's for my birthday. I got the Volvo S60, and then after the S60 we got the BMW 528i, and then now that's 3 cars, and so now I'm on my 4th car, and what I've been looking at are primarily Kias because I like the new Kias. I was looking at Kia, Subaru, Honda, Toyota, and Hyundai. Kia, Subaru, Honda, Toyota, and Hyundai. So those 5 brands are voted like the most reliable on like all the online shit. So, and like Consumer Reports and all that is like says that the those cars are good, but I don't. I will never drive a Honda and I will never drive a Toyota. I am not that much of a peasant. So I tried to obviously find like the coolest looking Kias and then the coolest looking Hyundais that they made, and so I'll be hopefully repping one of those. We were repping fucking the foreign, we were repping German brands. We were repping like heavily repping European brands for the first like part of this journey. Like we were repping like the Swiss fucking Volvo. Volvo's Swiss, right, bro? I know it is, dude. I'm not being autistic right now. Yeah, no, Sweden, bro. Not Switzerland, bro. Sweden, obviously, bro. Same thing. Same fucking um ethnically fucking homogenous location. Um what was I saying? Oh, yeah, guys. Okay. So, let's talk about the process that I've been currently going through. So, we moved from New Hampshire to Virginia, right? Like I'd say like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Um, and then because of that, like I had to get my New Hampshire light driver's license exchanged for Virginia one. But they don't make that process easy. You have to like prove, you have to have like two forms of proof of residency for the state of Virginia. Yo, why is that happening? But you have to have that, which it's hard for me to prove that I live here because I live with my parents right now, and so it's like not my name on the home address domicile. But so I had to like email like my college and be like, I need a official transcript with an address on it, and so that took like a week to get sent, and then I had to have my secondary proof of residency, and so I had to go to the fucking dentist, dude, and because the dentist, when they give you like a receipt and it has your name and your address on it, so that proves that that's where you're domiciled. And so I had to go to the dentist, dude. I had to go like the fucking dentist, dude. And there's nothing I hate more than the dentist and the DMV, and I had to like go to those places twice in one day, dude. So like a double whammy of fucking shit. So that was not fun. And basically like this summer has been me just grinding my summer math class and then trying to get all of the car logistics sorted out, which hasn't been like, it's been a fun process because I enjoy the process of buying cars, but it's more so just like like the boring annoying parts. It's like I had to like run everything by my dad, and then I had to have him tell me no on a bunch of cars. Like I wanted like the WRX, I wanted like a Jetta or like GTI or like a BRZ even, a Subaru BRZ, but like those cars were like my dad was like no because like they're gonna be mad expensive to insure, and just like a bunch of other like reasons that I didn't. It's like okay, it's like my dad didn't want me to buy the BMW because he's like it's gonna shit the bed. You're gonna have so many issues, and we're gonna like sink so much money into it. And I was just like no, it's fine. Trust, nothing's gonna break. Trust, I'll be fine. And then obviously a year later, it did shit the bed, and that's on me. It's my fault. I take full responsibility and accountability for that. At this point, like I was hella depressed about it for like a week, but it's fine now. I was mainly just sad because I had planned to like be driving a lot this summer and doing shit, and then I couldn't do that. But then I just spent the summer researching new cars, so I guess that's that. But so where are we at now? So I've done most of the preliminary research now, and I've narrowed it down to the Kia Forte GT, the Kia K5, and the Kia K5 GT, and the Hyundai Elantra and the Hyundai Sonata. And so I'll show you pictures now, and I'll show you links to the cars that I'll be looking at. God, I'm so glad that my parents can buy me another car, otherwise I'd be fucked. But so yeah, I had to compile a bunch of lists and then send these lists to my dad, and he looked at these cars, and then emailed me back with a bunch of information saying that stay away from luxury cars, too hard to maintain, that this one doesn't have a warranty, processing fees. So he basically was going through all of the rigmarole regarding logistics and what would be good and what isn't. And all I had to do was do research on like CarGurus and like Carfax or whatever, CarMax, and just find ones that I liked and then send them to him and hope that they were okay. So, he looked at all these this morning, and then we just got back from a Kia and a Hyundai dealership to see if they had any of the cars in that I wanted, and they didn't have them. So tomorrow we're going to be driving like an hour and a half away to look at some other cars, and then probably buy the car tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to make a video tomorrow with my new car, but who knows? Time will tell. Time will tell. So let's look at what we got going on. So my top choice for this new car is the Kia K5 GT, but we couldn't find any, like, my budget for this is $20,000, and so I couldn't find any Kia GTs for like 20 grand. Actually, I Kia K5 GTs for 20 grand. Anyway, so let's just I'll show you the pictures and we'll walk through it. So these are the ones that we'll be looking at tomorrow. These options right here. I think 3 of these I'll be looking at tomorrow. So starting with this, what is this? This is a Kia K5, and I like the size and the drive of the BMW 5 Series, so I wanted to try to stay relatively close to that. I wanted a big car because I want to be able to have car seats in the back, just lots of spacious room and all that for when I have a family. So this is what it looks like. It actually looks pretty clean. It has the new Kia logo, because I didn't want an old Kia with the old logo, because the old logo means you're a peasant, and if you are not a peasant, you drive the new Kias. But obviously I'm a peasant because I'm driving a Kia. Just kidding, guys. I just miss my BMW, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm sure I think my BMW didn't even have Apple CarPlay though, because it's 2015, and this has a nicer interior in my opinion, and it has Apple CarPlay, which for me is a must-have. I need the Apple CarPlay, bro. I need to be able to see the album cover and shit. So this is what the front of it looks like. So the side profile kind of looks like a Honda Civic. This is the back. Honestly, looks mad clean. I like to have cars with sharp edges. So there's that. That's what that looks like. So this is, I think, my top choice. Or my second top choice. You see how clean that interior looks? The seats are nice. It's a super nice, center console type shit. It's got a nice big screen. It's pretty modern. Has Apple CarPlay, touchscreen. It has analog speedometers, but it also shows the digital speed. And that's the Kia K5. It's one of the newer, nicest Kias that they make that look the nicest. Dude, this car compared to the Kia Soul, dude. The Kia Soul is fucking mid as shit, dude. It looks like even more of a microwave than the V70. But yeah, so there's that. That's choice number 1 or 2. It's number 2 because it's not GT. The Kia K5 GTs are cooler because the steering wheel is round and then it's flat on the bottom, and I think that's fucking sick. So let's look at this is a Kia Forte GT line, so let's peep that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is what the front looks like. It looks clean. I like the red accents. I can't decide which one I want, guys. I don't know if I want the Kia Forte GT or the Kia K5. This is a year older, but it's a little bit bigger. That's bigger is better though. And then this is smaller though. It's a year newer, and it's a GT line. So I think this is choice number 1, and then choice number 2. Because just the red accents are sick. It's a little bit smaller and compact, so it's probably a little bit more whippy than the K5. Yeah, so side profile, back profile. I like how it says Forte and then GT, that's clean. With the GT badge, it's just nice, dude. And then, yeah, the seats are dope. So I'm thinking this is number 1. So I'm gonna hope to get this one. So when I look at this one first tomorrow. Yeah, dude, this is clean as shit, bro. Look at the steering wheel. That's fucking minted, dude. Yeah, okay. So there's that one. And then, okay, so those are my top two choices. The Kia K5, which is bigger, and then the Kia Forte, which is smaller, but a little bit more sporty. So I'm going to have to decide between those tomorrow, actually. I'm going to think about that tonight. And then this option is just this is just a Kia Forte, a regular Kia Forte, without the GT. It is cheaper, though. So that might be something. But no, I don't. So that's option number 3. First two fall through. It's going to be this Kia. It's literally the same thing as the GT, just the steering wheel's the only thing that's different. And then the accents. And then probably the horsepower. Like, this is what? 147 horsepower for the regular Forte, comparatively to 147. It's literally the fucking same as the GT. I don't know what's different there. Maybe this is wrong. What's the horsepower on the K5? K5 is like 180. What was my 5 Series horsepower? BMW 520i 2015 horsepower. 240, bro. Yeah. That shit was mad whippy. What about 2015 Volvo S60? 240, yeah. So I'm gonna be, although I have driven a Kia before once. I actually hit a deer with that Kia that I drove. The Kia that I actually drove was the Kia that I got pulled over in and then got arrested in. So, just fun fact. But, yeah, so 240. Yeah, we're going down in horsepower, guys. We're losing power here. That's okay, though. I just need wheels right now. And then I'll upgrade to a new car, like, within the next 3 to 5 years. So just bear with me here while I drive this Kia. I am so grateful for the Kia, though. Like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for putting me in a position that I can fucking drive a car into the ground and still get another one after that. Like, I am hella privileged, guys, I know. So that was that Kia, and then this is the fucking 2021 Hyundai Elantra Limited 4-wheel drive, and the shit low-key looks mad clean and shit. Like, look at that shit. Like, doesn't that just look clean? Hyundai and Kia are both Korean brands. So we're going from, like, Western European to, like, Asian. See who makes a better car, I guess. Obviously, like, the Asians definitely make a more reliable car, but, like, the Europeans definitely, like, make nicer cars that you have to be rich and able to, in order to maintain them. Or whatever the fuck, I don't know. And then, yes, this is what this looks like. It's got a pretty dope interior. I mean, it looks kinda mid, though. So there's that one. And then this is... Bless me. My bad voice. And then there's that. This is another Kia. Don't want, like, this one as much, though, due to the 2 knobs. That's how you know it's older, smaller screen. It's older, cheaper. We don't like that. And then lastly, there was this Kia GT. This is another Kia Forte GT. Yeah, like, that shit looks clean. See? So I think that's going to be top choice for the GT. So I think I want to look at this one first tomorrow. This one. And then we'll peep this one. Okay, actually, no. We'll peep this one. And then we'll peep this one just because they're at the same dealership in Manassas. So after we peep those two, we'll peep this one in Falls Church. Actually, I'm going to start at Falls Church. We'll pull up to Falls Church. We'll look at this K5. We'll do a test drive. And then we'll leave because in sales, so they want to sell it to you immediately. So if you leave and come back, that's usually better. But, so yeah, we'll rip the K5 test drive first. And then we'll rip over to Manassas, and then we'll whip the Forte GT and the regular Forte, see how those are. And then hopefully we'll just have to, hopefully these will be rendered irrelevant, because hopefully I'll just buy one of these 3 cars. And that's basically where we're at, guys. And so buying a car like tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, buying my new car then, I will basically be back to where I'm supposed to be, because I just need a car right now in order to do what I want to do. So what's happening after that? So tomorrow I get the car, the day after that I get the car, and then I have to drive all my college stuff, like my bedding and all that, up to Baltimore, Maryland, to leave it in a storage locker for school from when I get back to Europe. So I'm going to drive all my stuff from Virginia up to Baltimore, put it in my storage locker, and then drive back to Virginia, pack up all my stuff for my Europe trip, and then my family and I, we're flying into Italy. We're going to be in Italy for a little bit, and then we're going to go to Switzerland for a little bit. We're going to be in Switzerland for a wedding, and then I'm flying back home by myself because my parents are continuing their Euro trip, but I can't go with them because I have school, which fucking sucks because I want to travel Europe with them. That'd be mad fun. But yeah, they're going to like France and Germany and stuff like that after like Italy and Switzerland, but I'm going back to school in Baltimore. So after the 2 weeks in Europe, I go back to school for a semester. That semester I know it's gonna fly by. I'm gonna be taking like 4 classes, easy work right there. Like 1 more semester left, graduating in December, and then after that, after I graduate in December, I am traveling to either Australia to see my birth mom or Cambodia with my birth mom. I'm getting a call. Actually, no, I just got a Snapchat. Copping new car tomorrow. Hopefully. Pray hands. Yar. Alright. And that's pretty much the update on the car, guys. Hopefully you gain some awareness in regards to my situation. There's definitely a lot more to unpack in regards to what happened in 2020, but I don't really want to talk about that right now. But it's definitely a big story that will get told at some point. But yeah, so after I buy this car, it'll be my 4th car. Started with the V70s, then we went to the S60, then we went to the BMW 5 Series, and then we're at the Kia K5 or Kia Forte. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Just wanted to, make a follow-up in regards to yesterday's video. I just kind of made another update video, but this is more specifically an update in regards to my car situation. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not that there was anything to enjoy, really, not that it was super entertaining, but this is just sort of important information and context regarding me, so you can kind of get to know me better. And then obviously I will be putting out content more frequently this coming year. I'm hoping to do weekly uploads. I'm just trying to sort of mentally create a content schedule in my head in regards to everything I'm doing, because I have a lot coming up on the agenda regarding travel, school, and just life stuff that will be super interesting to make content around. And I want to try to grow this channel. My goal right now is to try to get to 500 subscribers. I'm at like 168 right now, because when I get to 500 subscribers, guys, I get to like unlock cool monetization and cool tools from YouTube that they let you have. So hopefully you could do me a favor, guys, if you want to hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. Help me reach my goal of getting to 500 subscribers, and hopefully start to grow this channel. And yeah, so yeah, guys, so comment, subscribe for super cool content in the future, and peace out. Have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, everyone.